Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I am here to talk about all the movies I watched and video games I beat in the month of April 2025. So I have watched a total of 64 movies and I beat a total of 10 video games. So I'm going to start off with the movies I've watched, starting with American Gangster, which was a really good movie. Pray for the Devil, that was pretty good. DuckTales the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. That took me right back to my childhood watching DuckTales. Animal Farm. You would think by the looks of the movie it would be a kids movie, but that movie was very dark. Very dark. I was like so surprised. The Big Picture. The Cocaine Fiends, which is like a 1930s movie that warns people of cocaine, but in the movie they call it headache powder. So it was a wild one from the 1930s. End of the World, Hercules against the Moon Man. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Morons from Outer Space, Reefer Madness, which is another 1930s, 40s movie about marijuana. So it's one of those movies. Slipstream, Jacob the Liar with Robin Williams. That was such a good movie. Category 7, End of the World. 10.5, Apocalypse. And I finally watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I thought those were really good. Brewster's Millions. I forgot that when I watched that, I didn't know that Rick Moranis made an appearance in that movie. So that was crazy. Like, I forgot Rick Moranis was in it. Car Wash. Splitting Heirs, which has Rick Moranis in it also. Opportunity Knocks. Fierce Creatures. Fierce Creatures and Opportunity Knocks has to be like a great comedy that no one has watched in a long time and forgot about. Those are good movies. Opportunity Knocks, Fierce Creatures. Look them up. The Way Way Back. That was a good comedy too. That was good. Enough Said. I watched Dolphin Tale and Dolphin Tale 2 for the first time, and those two were very good movies. The Pelican Brief. Dude, Where's the Party? Not a great one. Ball and Chain, it was okay. Chairman of the Board with Carrot Top, I thought that was a fun watch. I thought that was fun to watch. That was great. Lone Star State of Mind, another great comedy. You gotta check that out. Hollywood Homicide, Dragonfly, North by Northwest, Vertigo, Rear Window. Those last three movies are Alfred Hitchcock movies, and those were good. Mickey and Maude, another like underrated comedy. Hanky Panky, another underrated comedy. Labor Pains with what's her name? Lindsay Lohan. Bernie, that was a good one with Jack Black. Night Swim, about the haunted pool. That was a decent one. The Wendigo, Bong of the Living Dead. That was a movie right there. Ricky Stenicki, great comedy. That was funny. Fool's Paradise, also a great comedy. I watched Pearl and Maxine because I've seen X, and I thought it was about time I'd seen Pearl and Maxine, and those were pretty good uh, sequels to them. I watched Abigail, that was a great one. VHS 99, not the best VHS in the series, but I think my favorites is the first one, the second one, and Viral, and the one that has Ratman in the sewers. Those were the pretty good ones. Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I didn't like that one that much. I don't know. I just didn't feel it. Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return presents The Batwoman. Confess Fletch. Stormhouse. Last Shift, which was a great horror movie. The Jerky Boys. If anyone remembers the Jerky Boys, let me know. That was a great movie. Judas Ghost, Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return presents The Christmas Dragon. Body Melt, which was a very strange 90s body horror kind of movie. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Argyle. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, still a great movie. Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return presents Beyond Atlantis. And the last movie I watched was The Equalizer 3. So The Equalizer 3 was a very good one. So those were the 64 movies I've watched. Now for the video games that I played and beat in the month of April. I played a lot of PS2 games and a few PS4. I beat Chicken Little, Ace in Action. This was very fun. I liked that one. I beat Indigo Prophecy. Very strange, weird movie. I don't know how a romance blossoms within a week, but it happened. I don't know. I guess video game time goes a lot faster than real life time, I guess. Pac-Man World 2, this was also fun. Very fun. Rise to Honor, this was like a great movie. Not a great movie, a great game. I like this game very much. And this game, a kid's game, y'all, a kid's game, which was the hardest one to beat in the month of April, Shark Tale. There was a level in here where you had to press buttons at the exact moment because it's a dancing type level, and you had to get 75% of the buttons right. And for hours and hours and hours, I was on that level, and it was driving me insane. So Shark Tale was the hardest game to beat. Spider-Man 2, very fun. And for some reason, I didn't like this one. Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain. I don't know what was about it, but I just couldn't follow the story or the plot. But apparently, I beat it at some point, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't know. Those were the PS2 games I beat. Now for the 3 PS4 games, I beat Just Cause 4. I had a blast playing this. This was so much fun. I could go back to it and play so much more on it. So much fun. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. Hilarious game. Very hilarious. I kind of like the Stick of Truth more. I don't know what it was, but the Stick of Truth was a lot more fun than this one. I don't know how to explain it, but The Fractured But Whole, it was alright. And this last game, I had so much fun playing this game. I loved it. I played Wreckfest. And I love the demolition derbies. I love crashing cars. I love destroying cars. This is the kind of game for me, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I got all the awards. I got all the trophies for it in the game. So that was a fun one. I could go back and play so many missions on this, but I beat it. But I got so many other games to play and beat. But I watched 64 movies in a month where I played video games, 10 video games, and in this month of May, I'm gonna watch movies nonstop. I bet I could get over 100, maybe a little bit close to 200, if I just watch nonstop, stay awake all night. But we'll see, because I got some catching up on movies to do too. So that's my mission for this month. I want to watch a lot of movies, and hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you saw any of those movies that I've talked about or any of these video games that I beat. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later.